هو فيديو بتاعنا بيتكلم عن cookies policy. What are cookies? Cookies are text files with small pieces of data like a username and password. بتخزن على الكمبيوتر أو سمارت فون بحيث ما يضطرش الويب سيرفر إنه يطلب المعلومات دي بشكل متكرر. Cookies are used to identify your computer as you use a computer network. Specific cookies known as HTTP cookies are used to identify specific users and improve your web browsing experience. When the cookies is exchanged between your computer and the network server reads the ID and knows what information to specifically serve to you. Usage of cookies. الكوكيز بتخليك دايما في وضعية تسجيل الدخول لأي ويب سايت أو ابليكيشن، يعني كل مرة هتدخل فيها على الفيسبوك أو الويب سايت مش هتبقى مضطر إنك تكتب اليوزر نيم والباسورد في كل مرة تدخل فيها. They help that website remembers information about your visit, which can both make it easier to visit the site again and make the site more useful to you. Other technologies, including unique identifiers used to identify a browser, app, or device, pixels, and local storage, can also be used for these purposes.
First time cookies were used. To understand the current attitude toward cookies, we need to take a look at their history. Cookies were created in 1994 by Louman Tooley, a web browser programmer at Netscape Communication. أول كوكيز اتخبزت على الإنترنت كانت بواسطة لومون تولي، بس هو ما كانش عاملها بغرض التراكنج وانتهاك خصوصية اليوزرز وكده. هو كان بس عاوز يعرف مين الناس اللي مهتمة بأمر السايت بتاعه ومين اليوزرز اللي بيسجلوا عليه. 1995 Montole applied for the patent for the cookies technology, and just the same year it was implemented in version 2 of Internet Explorer. هو يدوب استنى سنة وراح قدم لها براءة اختراع. Although cookies have already become a main part of web experience, they were working entirely behind the scenes. This is where the first concern appeared as well. While the public enjoyed the comfort that came with individual tracking, the more tech-savvy user raised their concerns. على الرغم من أن الكوكيز مؤخرا بقت جزء لا يتجزأ من تجربتنا على أي ويب سايت، وبالرغم من مميزاتها الانليمتد إلا أنها بقت بتسبب مخاوف لناس كتير شايفين أن مش من حق السايت ينتهك خصوصيتهم بالشكل ده. GDPR أو General Data Protection Regulation. GDPR is a European data protection law that gives individuals more control over their personal information in the most basic interpretation. It's forced companies to frame how they think about data privacy, making privacy by design paramount. If you run any business that collects personal data, it is important to understand the GDPR and how it's being used. Our What is GDPR guide answers your key question and offers insight into effective privacy strategies. Termly can help you comply with. القانون ده أصدر من شأنه إنه يرغم أي سايت على إنه ياخد إذنك قبل ما يطبق عليه الكوكيز، فبيكون عندك رفاهية الاختيار ووافقت أو رفضت. وفي حال إنهم طبقوا الكوكيز من دون علم المستخدم فهو من حقه إنه يرفع عليهم قضية، وأصلا أغلب الظن هو بيكسبها وبيطبق على الشركة دي غرامات كبيرة جدا.
Type of cookies. We are talking about two different types of cookies: live spam cookies and domain cookies. In general, there are three different ways to classify cookies: what purpose they serve and how long they endure, and their preferences. Live spam duration. Session cookies. These cookies are temporary and expire once you close your browser or once your session ends. Persistent cookies. This category encompasses all cookies that remain on your hard drive until you erase them or your browser does, depending on the cookie's expiration date. All present cookies have an expiration date written into their code, but their duration can vary. According to the e-privacy directive, they should not last longer than 12 months, but in practice, they could remain in your device much longer if you do not take an action. And now, domain cookies, the second type of cookies. Preferences. First-party cookies. As the name implies, first-party cookies are put on your device directly by a website you are visiting. Third-party cookies. These are cookies that are placed on your device not by the website you are visiting, but by a third party like an advertise or analytic system. Purpose. Strictly necessary cookies. These cookies are essential for your browser, the website, and use its features, such as accessing secure area of the site. Cookies that allow web shops to hold your item in your cart while you are shopping online are example of a strictly necessary cookies. These cookies will generally be first-party session cookies, while it's not required to obtain consent for these cookies. What they do and why they are necessary should be explained to the user. Thank you for listening. Was with you Sohaila Muhammad, Shahd Abu Yazid, Salma Ahmed as speakers. And for research, we have Shahd Hussam, Sama Ihab, and Shahd Muhammad. And for video making, Sahar Al Genzi and Salma Gamal. And thanks for our leader, Sahar Al Genzi.